what's up? Welcome to this video tutorial on the major scale pattern, the first major scale pattern, and how to solo. So this will teach you how to play the scale properly, the notes or the pattern in the scale, and then from there it's up to you and your creativity to do whatever you want within those boundaries. Alright, so we're going to stay on the 5th fret of the first string, or the A, just to make this easy. But know that with patterns on the guitar, with these finger patterns that we're learning here, and this is one of them, all of these scales that we're doing and finger patterns that we're doing, they can be moved anywhere on the first string. If you're going to start on the first string, then the pattern always starts on that first string. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually give you the pattern by fingers. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So instead of saying the fret number, I'm going to just say what number of finger. Now we're going to start with our second finger on the A for this major scale. So we're going to play 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2. Let's run through that one more time. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2. And that gives us 2 full scales of A major, because we're on the A and this is the major scale. And that gives us 2 full, you can hear that there's 2 full scales there. So we're going up 2 octaves. So I'm going to play through that one more time a little bit quicker. Now this is a great scale to know, because once you can memorize where those notes are, then everything is just going to get a lot easier and a lot better. Now I want to show you the other 2 notes here that are going to be on this chart over here, and that's on the first string, our first finger. What this means is that is the next note down in our major scale. So even though that isn't, it's the note below the A, it's still a part of that A major scale. And then on the very last string, the number 4 is part of it. So I'll play through that one more time, but I'm going to add those notes. So you can hear that. So just know, I'm just putting those there so you know those are part of the scale, even though we don't need to start or end on those notes. It's best to start and end on that A note, which is the ones we were ending on to begin with, those root notes. So now you know the scale. That scale can be moved anywhere, and you can play any notes in between like I was doing at the beginning of the video. So now you know that scale, and that scale can move anywhere along this first string, if you're starting with that second finger on the root note. So we can go up here to the C, which is the 8th, and play. Now in soloing, obviously we're not just going to play the scales. You can hit any notes that you want to, in any order that you want to, as long as they're in that scale. So for instance, let's start in the A here. All right, awesome. Once you get these down, this is going to change the guitar forever for you. You can do anything you want in those. And then you can add the other scale patterns next to it. So eventually, you'll know how to cover the entire range of the guitar just by memorizing the patterns that go in different places. So this is extremely valuable, and also just by practicing those scales, you can get faster. Whether you're finger picking or using a pick, you can get faster movements and better dexterity out of your fingers. So awesome. Hopefully you liked that. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.